Ooh, there it is. And wow, check that out. That is smaller than I expected. Look at what we have here. This is the Hover Camera X1. And if you're not familiar with it, I've got links down in the description. You can check it out. It's essentially a drone that flies itself, doesn't really have a controller, and it goes up and takes selfies, pictures, and video. It's encased in a cage. We're going to check that out in just a second here for safety reasons. And yeah, that's the Hover Camera X1, new in box, not open yet, haven't ripped open the tab yet. Color is white. On the back, you've got some basic specs there, manufacturing information, the barcode. That's pretty much it from 00 Robotics. Their Hover Camera X1. Let's check it out and open this sucker up right now. And of course, the tab doesn't work. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that did not open the way it was supposed to. But luckily, I've got a pair of scissors right here. We can manhandle this guy. There we go. All right, let's check it out now. The Hover Camera X1. Ooh, check that out. So the brown box clearly made so it can ship right in this brown box. But you open it up and you have boxes within the brown box. We're seeing more and more of this lately. If you saw our recent Nothing Phone 2 review, you saw the box within a box. And this is what we're seeing here as well with the Hover Camera X1. In fact, we have 3 boxes within a box. It's like this box had triplets. So let's pull these boxes out. We'll go one by one and see exactly what we have in here inside the Hover Camera X1 box. All right, now we've got 3 boxes that were inside, and this is not a box, by the way. This is spongy foam, clearly taking the place of that little gap there. First and foremost, obviously this is the Hover Camera X1, the main unit. You can see it's got pictures of the device on there, 00 Robotics on the side. Can't wait to open this guy up. I really can't. Covered in plastic wrap. This is the battery charging hub, which is kind of cool. You know, with a lot of drones, you can get this type of stuff, but it's usually an add-on accessory or the Fly More pack, as DJI often calls it. And then this is a battery. So I'm not sure if there's a battery in here or for international shipping reasons, they might have to ship it separate, but that looks like a Hover Camera One X1 battery in a separate box. We're gonna set that to the side, and we'll set that to the side as well. Well, you know what? So we're gonna set these both to the side. We'll open the main Hover Camera One first. Now I could use a fancy razor blade, but come on now. We all use our fingernails to rip off the plastic here, right? Get the plastic off the box. And you know, the Hover Camera X1, I feel like I heard talk about this years ago. It's been, feels like it's been in development for a long time. I don't know the exact history behind that, but man, I feel like this has been a long time coming. And you know, the technology has changed so much over the past few years. We're finally at a point where something like this is actually realistic, especially in a reasonable price tag under $500. So I pulled the sleeve off. You know, the sleeve literally just has pictures and some product information. We'll take a look there. You can see just basic kind of legal information. Other side is barcodes and such, and that's sort of it. This box inside that sleeve, pretty blank. There we go. Man, this is a process we got going on here, which is nice. You know, I like the experience of opening up a box. Otherwise, I wouldn't do these, right? That's kind of the whole point here. So I think this is a box with your manuals. Yeah, this is one of these guys. And so that's really all you got there is your little manual there inside this cardboard sleeve. Set that off to the side. Before your first flight. For your first flight, please fly outdoor for a better flying experience. Which makes sense. I don't know if this has GPS. Got to do some more research on that. But you know, it might use cameras and sensors and stuff. And so flying outside might be the optimal experience in general for this thing. Ooh, there it is. And wow, check that out. That is smaller than I expected. You got one of these silica gel things here. You're stuck in the cage. Get out. This is smaller than I expected. It opens up and it really is super lightweight, which I suppose is totally expected considering the fact that it's a drone and they sort of have to be light. But that is smaller, especially when you fold it up. That could fit easily in a bag or a purse or what have you. That is really cool. So on the front here, we've got 2 buttons. One looks like a power button and then a mode selector button. There, it's upside down. Sorry about that. You can see you've got a bunch of modes there. On the other side, you've got some lights, probably battery power lights. And that really is kind of all you got going on here. Looks like some sensors and cameras in the bottom here. I talked about, it probably uses these to keep its distance from the ground, to keep its location. You've got a camera on the front. Clearly some sort of gimbal or some sort of kind of bounce there, if you will, to absorb the shock. And then your 4 props inside the cage. So it's hard to really touch those props, and that's for safety reasons. How about that? So that's the device itself. Let's dive into what else is in the box here. I really do like this. I like the white color. Can't wait to fly this thing. And it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory in terms of the device itself. What else do we get in the box? So, you know what, before I move on, sorry, I'm kind of jumping around here. Let's open this up and see if there is in fact a battery in here. Because I believe, we've got USB-C, there's your charging port on the side. And that is a battery. So that battery is a spare battery, which is great because we have the charging device with 2 charging slots, and we have a spare battery here, and we have the battery that came in the box with this. And so that's how the battery just pops off. Pretty lightweight battery, honestly. There you go. Now we're going to set it aside. See what we've got in here. Soft little velvety case, something to hold the drone in when we're not using it, which I appreciate, I like. I never know where to put all my gadgets and tech. I'm kind of a nerd, so I have a lot of them. And I'm kind of a nerd. Of course I'm a nerd. I have a lot of them. I have a lot of geeky stuff, and so I never know where to store it. It's nice to have a pouch of some sort, protective case of some sort, a simple USB-C charging cable. I've got 15 gazillion of these, so, now I've got 15 gazillion in one. And that's it. Not much going on in there. Let's check out the other boxes here. So I'm going to use this scissors here to open this up. Maybe we'll just peel that off. This is actually sealed more than the actual drone was. Here we go. Let's see here. This is just the battery. So I'm assuming this is, and there you go. This is exactly a duplicate, of course, of the battery that's on the device. You can see right here. This is how it goes. And there you go. That's just a spare battery, which is super nice to have, especially since I've got this charger here too that's got 2 charging slots in it. So we'll open that up, take a look at that. I can't wait to fly this thing. I really can. And I'm really interested, how well does it fly without any sort of controls? Does it avoid objects? Does it do a good job with that? Does it know what it's shooting? Can't wait to figure all that out. All right, so there we go. This is the charger. This is, again, also very self-explanatory. It doesn't have a cable because you don't need one, because if you're using this, you can use the cable that came with the actual drone. And that's pretty simple. There's your battery. Slides in there. It's actually pretty sleek looking. About as big as it needs to be, without being much bigger than it has to be. That's the 00 Robotics battery charging hub and the battery that came in the box with the drone. And there you go. There's the drone itself. Like I said, I can't wait to fly this thing. Can't wait to see how it works. I wanted to give you the first look, the first unboxing. It feels really lightweight, which I don't want to say it feels cheap because drones have to be lightweight. And it's a nice solid piece in the middle with the props and the cage on the outside. So everything feels pretty well protected right here. We'll have to fly it and find out exactly how well kind of that works. It'll speak for itself once we fly it and see how stable it is. But it's a nice compact device, and it's really going to be a pleasure to test this thing out. So that's coming up next. For now, that was your unboxing of the Hover Camera X1 from 00 Robotics. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you like videos like this. Comment below. Let me know what you think, what you've heard about this, what you want to know about this, what you're looking forward to. And of course, share this video if you think somebody else might like it as well.
If you geek out on cool tech as much as I do, help our channel grow. Like this video and subscribe to this channel.